Geminis, welcome in today to all the beautiful Geminis out there. We are beginning your general reading. You guys, happy new moon in Aries. It's a very transitional day today. 7 planets are lined up in Aries, and it's going to be a little bit of a kick in the pants for everyone for a new beginning. But 2 cards did fly out. Why? And then taking a risk. And I thought, Geminis, there's things around you right now that are trying to show you that sometimes we have to take a big risk before we move ourselves forward to a new chapter in our life. I do have a feeling isolated and alone with there's a change in the winds. And it's all around you right now, Geminis. There's things around you trying to shift your life, show you something new, a new perspective on things. But sometimes we get in this energy of feeling like, I got to do this all alone, but we are never alone. When we take the first step to initiate something, the universe will work with us because 2 of Wands flew out in another deck, and that is about taking a bold step forward. We're going to begin for your sun, your rising, your moon, Geminis. And my name is Elena. Welcome in. Welcome back to all my beautiful Geminis. Okay, you guys, here we go. Strongest energies around the sign of Gemini. This reading is for... What would you like to show me? I'm starting with the wisdom of the oracle. For Gemini, please, current energies around the sign of Gemini. This reading is for. Thank you. All that glitters. I'll just take a few under the deck. A bolt to your tree and why. Oh, Geminis. And a message in a bottle. You're receiving a lot of downloads right now to go towards something, go in the distance. All right, I'm just going to really get into how I feel here because this is what I do if you've never viewed me. All that glitters and why, and a bolt to your tree. I feel right now there's something that perhaps you've been stalled out about, you've been going after, but at the same time you're questioning things. Perhaps you're seeing things that aren't serving you anymore, and you're getting a new charge to your energy because this is what this new moon today is doing. This is literally a new sense of direction, a new power behind you. And I feel right now there's some information coming your way. Maybe you're receiving more communication. Maybe you're thinking about new ideas to go towards what you really want for your own sense of having a victory or happiness. I would say, Geminis, right now, there's nothing for you to really question. You need to follow this new drive that's behind you. Maybe there's things right now that the rose-colored glasses are coming off with, but it's really about your true essence of what you want in your own life. Just saying. I have a fork in the road. Oh, no, not a fork in the road, Geminis. Well, if I go to the left, what waits for me? If I move to the right, what is waiting down that path? I have mending and building blocks, and this is your message. I just feel like sources tell me right now around you, this is about focusing on one thing at a time. You know, mending is a beautiful energy, but it's about nurturing ourselves and nurturing the things we love. And I just feel if you've been going through a push and pull energy lately, you have a new surge around you to go after something you truly want. But this is very structured energy building blocks. I feel that you have a plan. You're starting to think of something in a new way. I just feel you need not question why, and I just feel sources telling me why not go towards the things in your life that you're receiving new information, new downloads with. When I talk about downloads, you guys, the universe is always trying to communicate with us. They're positive downloads. They are not negative. Like a new thought, what if I try this? What if I do this? Because it's trying to push you towards what you really want. It's trying to give you the boost. You have a big push around you because this is a bolt to your essence, your tree. Fork in the road, indecision, figuring out, well, what's going to serve me for my highest good. I do have the giant broom, and then I have by the book, and I have 1 energy left. So the broom, I'm not going to go by what the card says. It does say chop wood, but the elephants are moving forward. Now, the elephants are by the book, but once again, we're back to earth energy, structured. And I just feel right now this is about you cleaning situations up around you to move you towards the things in life that you truly want with your inner wisdom and strength. And there's really nothing blocking you as long as you take 1 step at a time and plan for something new in your life. Do you know when we start to do the right thing for us that's going to serve us for our better good, our highest good down the road, the universe does work with us. And the last card they gave you is The fox looking through the telescope at the Aries new moon. Geminis. Welcome to the new moon today, you guys, because this is very inquisitive, smart energy. And I feel right now you're looking at a lot of things with you today, or maybe in the next week, because the moon energies stay with us for a while. We have 7 planets right now lined up in Aries. You don't need to be in Aries to feel this. We all have Aries in our chart. So this is really preparing for something. You know, maybe you have a new energy around you right now of really looking at your future. And this is the smart fox. You guys are the smart fox, if you want my opinion. You guys are really about strategy, about foreseeing something that you want for your future, but Source is just telling me that your vision is clear. You just need to focus a little bit further out about what you want. You guys, something is trying to show you that everything is trying to move you forward with something that you truly want, but it's really about planning one step at a time. We can always question why. Why am I feeling this? Why am I doing that? Why am I feeling that? But if it doesn't feel right with you, Source is telling me you have a broom to clean up energies around you, situations around you. And this is wisdom and earth, the elephants. I love elephants. They represent earth, structure, wisdom. They protect their own. And I just feel Source is telling me, play by your rules, keep moving forward, doing the best that you can, prepare for what you want for your new beginnings, envision it. Things will come to you right now, because you have a message in a bottle. And right now it's really about one thing at a time. Planning on one thing at a time, and everything is coming towards you to show you that you're headed on a new path, a new direction. You guys, the energies are about to change, and they're changing drastically. You know, I don't know if you guys are tuned into the Stars and Cards Lounge with myself and Big E Astrology, but he was talking about how Uranus is going into Taurus for 7 years in a few weeks. And Uranus is my planet, Aquarius, but it's all about innovative thinking, dancing to the beat of our own drum. We're all about to step out of a box about ourselves to change a part of us. And right now, Source is telling me it's time to step out of a box and really plan for something new and be your creative self, Geminis, and let the universe work with you. This is beautiful. Okay, I know I'm talking too much. Now, let's go ahead and look at your recent past just for a few messages. I think I'll use, no. Okay, I'm going to use the traditional Rider-Waite. And you guys, these are just a few messages for you. 8 of Pentacles, you put a lot of work into something, or you were. You're confused about what you wanted, but you were determined to create something new that you wanted with your heart. Under the deck, I know. I shuffle. Now, these are just some messages for you. They're going to bring me to your current energies, but Source is going to want to say something to you. And then I'll look at what's coming in for you, then some spirit guide messages and love crossing towards the end. We are ready. Recent past for Geminis. What do I need to see? What would you like to show me? Recent past for the sign of Gemini. Messages about the recent past, please. Thank you. Strongest messages for Gemini. Oh, look at that card coming into your current energies, Gemini. Ace of Cups, you put a lot of work into something. However, see, the Ace of Cups, you guys, is something new with our heart. Something new we wanted. Something new may have arrived. And the 8 of Pentacles is very focused energy. Practice makes perfect. But, yeah, there's a but, because here comes the major arcana, 2 major arcanas with confusion. Strength and courage with the Hanging Man. So the Hanging Man is saying that, well, we always have a lot of options before us, but what was most important to you that you really wanted for a new sense of a lease of love on life? Because this is very confused energy. We always have options and choices, and there's always many things in front of us that we think is going to fulfill us. But Source is just saying you had to choose the one thing that you truly wanted to put work into and change your perspective about your own strength and courage. We put ourselves in the limbo position because we think we're not strong enough to conquer something, or we feel like, you know, I don't know if I can handle this, but we all have it. You know, it's about stepping over an energy of feeling like we're in limbo, or maybe some things came back to haunt at you, but it was about your own strength and courage, and realizing that as long as you chose the one thing that you wanted for change in your life, the universe was going to work with you. But let's see what they want to say. I have the 9 of Swords, excessive overworrying, nighttime anxiety, a little bit here and there, I feel. And here comes the Queen of Air. Whoo, it's a big queen. Now, male or female, queens and kings in tarot represent higher evolution, higher energy, the highest of vibrations. The Queen of Swords is very intuitive, and not only is it the Queen of Air, but it's the Queen that has a sword for a reason. There were things that you were analyzing, and I feel that maybe they prickled with you at night a little bit, maybe you had some restless sleep, but you always had your clarity on which direction to go, because the Queen of Air is about truth. It's about compassion, understanding. It's about cutting things out of its life that's not serving it anymore. It's a very powerful energy. I have the Sun in reverse, that's the look I gave you. And then I have, sometimes we get an energy of feeling like nothing's working out the way we want it to with our heart. Four Cups sometimes feels like a big place of discontent and boredom, but sometimes we have to really get into an energy of our own optimism. We don't even realize it, you guys, all of us, not just you, me, everybody, that we can really get into an energy of feeling like my optimism isn't as bright as it should be because things were leaving me in a place of limbo, but I had to really get into my own strength and courage and choose the one thing that I really wanted for my own heart happiness. And that's the message. You had to change your perspective about things. We're never in limbo, and there's never a need to play the victim. You know, we reap what we sow, but you know, this is about you guys realizing that a new path is now before you, because the last energy coming into my beautiful Gemini's current energies is Gemini energy, the beautiful Page of Swords. This is your energy. You know, Geminis, you are the Page of Swords. You are the inquisitive air energy, always shifting your outlook. You're ruled by Mercury for a reason. But if you look at this energy, I want to show you something, because this is you right now. The inquisitive air energy. Review. Because there's a new energy around you today, Geminis, that's trying to give you a bolt to show you that new beginnings aren't as far as you think. It's just maybe we need to look at something in a new way. Maybe we need to take a step back and start to strategize about what we want for our own new beginning, because this is where you're at right now. And Source is saying, we're working with you, Geminis. Just make a conscious choice about what's going to make you happy and move in that direction one step at a time. And we will push you forward with things coming towards you, because you're getting a bolt to your tree today, or right around today or tomorrow, that's going to give you a surge of power. Go with it. Choose the one thing that you truly want for your own new beginnings and keep your focus on that. Things will come to you. They'll come out of nowhere. Beautiful. Now let's look at what's coming in for you for the next week to 2 weeks. You know, I just bring up the recent past because sometimes we don't even realize that we get in a place of feeling, why be optimistic? Nothing ever seems to work out. But you had a beautiful intuitive energy with you about realizing that if you trusted your intuition, it would always guide you in the right direction. And understand that we always go through things in life that we have to learn to discard. Okay, incoming for Geminis. What would you like me to... Okay. Sorry. You guys are like, who's she talking to? Oh, just... things around me. Okay, I have the Talesman under the Compass cards. I'm going with the Compass cards today for Gemini. The Talesman is something at a distance that you're pulling in. Let's just see what they want to show me. Incoming next week to 2 weeks, strongest energies and messages with the oracles that you want me to feel for Gemini. Thank you. Week to 2 weeks. Strongest for the sign of Gemini. Thank you. Strongest. Thank you. Incoming for Gemini. Anything else? Barely. Here it is, you guys, the giant star of your commitment, your hope, and your faith. And this is what Source wants to say to you today. Your incoming energies are really about what you really hope for and commit to. And this is what Source is trying to say. We're rolling into Taurus season next month. The ghost lands in no place like home. But most importantly, Source is saying, make a choice. Now, these are the incoming energies, because these are both clocks, you guys. There's a clock on the tree, and there's a clock of things that keep haunting you from the past. Or maybe you feel like you can't get away from the past. But the incoming energies are saying that it's really about the choices that we make. Because these are two crystals, the amethyst and the quartz crystal. The amethyst is warding off negativity. Make a choice to do so. The quartz crystal is clarity and psychic ability. Make a choice to keep your energies clean. If there's things in your life in the next few weeks that feel like you're reminiscing or you're replaying, Source is telling me then get in your true essence of who you are, because this is your tree, Geminis. Things will be illuminated and things will start changing. This is a place of reflection. Sometimes we feel like the past is chasing us, or we just can't get away from it from our thoughts. But Source is telling me, if you get in a new energy of your own hope and faith and commit yourself to it, watch how quickly this clock moves, because this is your true essence, Gemini. This is getting into your true Gemini energy. Things will be illuminated and this clock will start moving in the new direction. Got a lot of cards. Oh, you guys get this card every reading. I really find that very unusual, to be honest with you. Things are coming to life, a new spark. And I have the sun on top of a mountain to climb a new mountain. Strength and optimism. But you see the entity coming to life, and this is what I just feel Source wants to say to you today. I speak from here, and I just feel Source is saying, there's nothing that you can't create. There's nothing that you cannot achieve, Geminis. It's all about your belief in your own magic and energy, and know that your optimism is going to get you further than you can even imagine. If you get in an energy of feeling self-doubt about something, switch it to optimism. It's not as easy as it sounds, but it's a lot of work we have to put into something. And you know what happens is it starts to create more optimism. I have the elephant, it's stuck in mud. And this is what Source wants to say. This is self-doubt. This is, sometimes we don't feel like, I don't have the strength to do what I need to do. But really, I just feel Source is saying, get into optimism. Get into a place of knowing that as long as you commit yourself with hope and faith and you want things to change in your own life, there's nothing that's stopping you from climbing a brand new mountain. And every day you feed this optimism and you commit with hope and faith and make a choice to do so with clean energy, you have no idea where you're going with the new moon. You guys, this is the Golden Palace, but this is our temple path. This is like we're on the right path. This is a new beginning, once again, and Source is saying you have no idea what's waiting for you. But I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you how to change your own energy. All I can do is tell you what Source is saying to me to tell you today. That everything is golden before you, and it starts with you. I have unexpected visitors. There's my Gemini card. And you know, this is what Source just is trying to say. You guys get this card every reading. And when we expect the unexpected in a beautiful way, do things not arrive in a beautiful way? That every time you put your energy into what you want and keep your energy clean, unexpected things just open. I got some cards. I got goblins. Oh no, not the goblins. And that's what can happen when we start to change our energies and venture into the unknown. Because this entity has a blindfold on and it's really learning to trust yourself. But if we get into an energy of feeding negative energies, this is what happens. We start to feed the goblins that don't exist. Like, well, what if that happens? What if that repeats itself? What if this? But you know what? It's really not about this, because this does not exist. We create the monsters in our mind. Source is saying, why not venture yourself into something new? Literally, the red curtain is pulled back, and it's about for you to explore something with yourself, your own intuition. It's time for you to guide yourself towards what you want. I got one energy left. And it's your resources, because this is the dry desert. But you see how this entity is just wandering, but it's trusting itself. You know, we get in an energy sometimes of unsure of what the future holds. But if we really get into our inner self and we trust where we are going, because we're going in an energy of making a choice to keep our energy clean and pure, unexpected things just open, and we're always guided in the right direction for new beginnings. Things come to us. You guys got to realize that the sun is upon you to climb any mountain you want. Things are coming to life, and if you really stay in your true essence of who you are, things will be illuminated and something's about to change. However, if you make a choice to go back to old things that aren't serving you, and they're not going to ever serve you, because if they weren't good for you in the first place, what makes you think they're going to be good for you in your future? Then we'll go back to the ghost lands, and there's nothing in there but a bunch of old things. Sources tell me, feed your energy in a positive way and know that you are stronger than you can even imagine. Trust yourself, Geminis, and trust your own optimism, and watch how quickly things come your way to bring things back to life, to bring unexpected blessings your way. And it starts with your hope, faith, and your commitment to it. Just saying, you guys have choices to make. I can't tell you how to make them, but I can tell you right now that Source is just saying, this is when it begins. This is about really everything beginning, and this is the choices we have to make. I can tell you that you're going to attract $1 million tomorrow. I can tell you that you're going to hit the lottery next week, but in all reality, we can't do that until we start to do the inner work on our own energy. Got a lot of beautiful things here, Gemini. It looks like you're headed towards your new beginning that's going to create a lot of abundance and beautiful things in your life. All right, beautiful energies coming in for everybody. I've been doing the readings this week, and I've been seeing the changes in the next few weeks. So right now we're at that place, and we need to make a choice in the next few weeks about what we're committing to. And that's when the universe works with us if we do it in the highest vibration. All right, spirit guide messages, here we go. I got a golden ace. I like that golden ace. I'll take that golden ace. Golden opportunity. New solid beginning. But let us shuffle. Okay, you guys, this is spirit guides talking to you. It looks like I had one that was upright, but maybe not. I see things sometimes. I don't even know why I see them. But we'll shuffle. It'll fly out of its map. Oh, the golden ace is still there. Okay, here we go. What would you like to say to Geminis today about their reading? Strongest messages, please. I'll do one more shuffle. That was the sun. Messages for Geminis. Oh, something there. There we go. Yeah, there's no card up, right? Okay. We're ready. What would you like to say to Geminis today about this reading? Thank you, Source. Please, strongest messages for Geminis. Thank you. Strongest messages for the sign of Gemini about this reading today. Thank you. What messages do you have for the sign of Gemini? Thank you. Anything else? Nope. Justice. I love justice. Oh, there's the card that's weird. Oh, the Emperor power with the Magician. All right, you guys, these are three big energies, and this is what I feel Source wants to say to you today, because there's a reason they're there. Justice is about fighting for what is right. I'm not talking physical violence. I'm not talking for you to go out in the street and start fighting and stuff. It's about doing what is right for you and making sure everything you do is in the highest form possible, because karmic justice pays off in big ways. It's about balancing your own scales, and the Emperor is saying that you have the power to do so. There's a big power behind you, Geminis, to take charge of your own life and your situations, because here we go. This is your energy. You are your own alchemist. When we start to do things in the purest form possible, do you know the rewards are huge? That every good deed you do, everything you do in the right way, never goes unnoticed. And Source is just saying, as long as you take charge of your own energies and do what is right and fight for what is right for you in the highest form possible, pure energy, rulings are always made in your favor. The alchemist is telling me your energy is going to shift many beautiful things in your own life. It starts with you. I see some cards here. I see you. Okay, here we go. I have the Page of Pentacles. I have the Queen of Pentacles. And then I have the King of Water. Very high vibrational energies. Page of Pentacles is new structure, a new way. So a page, I want you to think of a 12-year-old, but the page is telling me there's something new around you for new structure. Planning for it, preparing for it. But this is very big, high vibrational energy. This is an energy, the Queen of Earth, about nurturing, grounded, hard work, knowing what you deserve, putting the work into it to achieve it. The King of Water is sitting above your own emotion, balancing your thoughts with your heart, and committing to what you want to attract in your life with the Queen of Earth. You have options in life. It's all about your choices you're making with your own energy. I can preach it till the day I die, and maybe 20% will hear me. But everything in your life starts with you, every day. Your thoughts, your actions. Because Source is saying there's many things working with you right now, Gemini. I have the Two of Cups, and then I have the Goblin, the Devil. Okay, so the Devil is things that pull us in the wrong direction. We are always in a place of temptation. The Two of Cups are things we are connected to with love. I just feel Source is saying, if there's something more you want in your life, commit to it with your heart. And the Devil is goblins. It almost feels like we're addicted to something in the wrong way, but it doesn't mean that we don't have the power to fight it off. You know what fights it off? Is what we feel is right in our heart. Is what we feel right about what we feel we deserve. This is a very grounded, nurturing energy. It's a Queen of Earth. And it's about balancing our heart and our mind and committing with our heart. And I just feel Source is saying you have so much power around you. Don't be tempted to go back to something just because it felt right at that time and moment. Nine of Swords, and then they gave you the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is your ultimate structure and stability. How are you investing in your own energy? The Nine of Swords is restless energy. It's what we do to ourselves. It's like literally we get pulled into an old direction from things that have happened or excessive worry or something that's been eating at us. But Source is saying that we have to make a conscious choice about how we're investing our energy every day, because this is earth energy, slow, building blocks. Like, I think, you know what, I'm just going to make this suggestion. I don't know if I've ever said it to you before, but every time you have a bad thought, take $1, okay, and put it in a can or a little wallet in your bag or whatever, and turn that bad thought into a positive thought and put the $1 in that can. Like, Source is just saying, how about if you start investing your energy in what you want for your future, for the ultimate structure, the ultimate abundance? Because every time you invest in that, it creates more and more and more and more. And everything that you connect to with your heart is creating something new. But it really starts with high vibrational energy, you guys, because there's something new around you teaching you a new way. It's your energy. It's about doing what is right in the purest form, and no good deed gets unnoticed. And it's about taking charge of your own energies in your own life. And Source is saying there's many places you're going, Geminis, but where you're really headed is somewhere new that's going to create more abundance for you. What a glorious reading today, you guys. Oh my goodness. You know, it's so easy to get lured into things today, and I just tell you that you have to keep your vibration high. Be careful what you watch. Be careful what you listen to. Be careful who you surround yourself with. You know, and it really does work, though, when you start catching yourself doing a bad thought or anything. Take $1 and invest it in a can and do a positive thought. And focus your energy on that positive thought every day and watch how it just builds and builds and builds. You probably have $1,000 in there by a month. Now, you guys, it's so easy to go negative today in today's world. But we really have to put the work into thinking positive, making a choice to do so. Now, angel cards for you. Under the angel cards is the Six of Ariel. When you give, you also receive. But let's go ahead and shuffle for Gemini, please. Master angels, what would you like to say? I would love 3 messages only for Gemini. Strongest. Thank you. Anything else you want to say to Geminis about this reading today? Master angels. That's all I'm taking. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. Underneath the deck, I always read the one under the deck, is the Knight of Ariel. Angel Ariel, the angel of earth. And then there's the Page of Michael, you. You are the Page of Air. Angel Ariel has given you the Knight. Trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. You are being watched over by someone kind. When we go in the direction one step at a time that we truly want, the universe and Angel Ariel is with you. Loving your reading. First card to my left, they've given you the Gemini energy, the Lovers. Gemini, it's not a coincidence. You know, it's Archangel Raphael. This is your major arcana. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments. And remember the power of your love. When you commit to something with your heart, Geminis, everything helps connect you to everything in the right way. The middle card, you guys got the Wheel. Archangel Jermiel, card number 10. New beginnings, end of delays. A change in direction that offers happiness. You guys, it's the Wheel. It starts with your energy of what you want. Oh my God, I love your reading, because the last card they gave you is the Queen of Michael. Angel Michael's giving you the Queen. I saw that Queen of Swords. Brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, and humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience. A time for your career rather than relationships. Focus your energy on what you want. Let your intuition guide you. This is a very powerful energy, and you guys got it with things aligning at the right time for new beginnings and the power of what you commit to, Geminis. Oh, I love your reading today. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You guys, I hope it helped you, because that's what's coming in, and Master Angels want to say that to you, and I hope your reading today helped you. I am rolling into the love portion now. So if you guys are all in great places and spaces with your loved ones, or not dealing with anyone as of yet, or just, you're good where you're at. This is for people going through things. Could be a lover, a family member, somebody that you love that you just can't be on the same page with. We'll look at their energies. Have a blessed day today, you guys. If you're in good places, I will see you all next time. Thank you for viewing me. Have a beautiful day. Now, for the Geminis out there dealing with somebody. All right, let's look. Okay, I knew I want to use. I'm going to use this deck. The card's like up staring at me. It's waving at me. Two of Wands. Page of Wands. Someone who's overthinking everything. Six of Cups and the Lovers, this connection. Well, the Two of Wands is somebody who wants to move something forward. They're a little stalled out right now. I don't know why they're stalled out. Let's look. Love crossing energies, but they feel there's something about you, Geminis, that you two belong together, and that's truly what I feel. Six of Cups and the Lovers, that's a strong connection. Love crossing energies my Geminis have been dealing with. Oh, boy. What do I need to see, please? Strongest. Love crossing energies for the sign of Geminis. Thank you. Tell me about the love crossing, please. Thank you. Anything else? Okay. Oh. Thank you. It flipped in reverse. I saw it in reverse, so I'm going to take it. Ten of Cups, Four of Wands, and my Geminis. And the Six of Cups. Ooh. And someone's overthinking everything. I will tell you, this person wants to move something forward. I'm going to say something to you, Geminis. This person really wants a new opportunity with love. But they do get pulled in different directions, the devil. Oh, boy, what's going on here? Now, let's just see. I'm just going to go by how I feel. Someone's been doing a lot of reflection work right now in their current energies. And I feel somebody's really getting into their own strength and courage. I feel they are consumed with their thoughts. They're overthinking everything. Maybe they treated you like an option and a choice in the past, but somebody is really in a big energy of what they do want, and it feels like it's you. The Four of Wands is gateways open for happiness, to their ultimate happiness, but somebody is in an energy of maybe they feel like they're chained to something from the past. Why do I say the past? Why am I saying that? I don't know. I do have the Hanging Man in reverse. That's a good, I have one on my lap. That's a good energy. And the card on my lap, thank you, is the Moon sideways. Hanging Man in reverse is someone who's starting to see the light. And they're starting to change their perspective about things. Somebody's getting ready to just dive in here. You guys, I just feel it here. I can't see all the energies, but I just feel it. Someone's really thinking about, maybe I made some bad choices in the past and I really want to move something forward with my Geminis. Or maybe they're feeling that there's something between the two of you that they're now getting ready to progress towards. But the Hanging Man in reverse with the Moon, and I like to see the Hanging Man in reverse. It's someone who's starting to let their own intuition guide them. Like they're really getting in a new energy of changing their perspective. But I will say, you guys, when I have you with the Six of Cups, that's a very strong connection. That is just somebody who feels like they've known you for eternity. They want more from you. Oh yeah, this is the card that I saw flip in the deck. So the Two of Pentacles is in reverse. I just feel somebody here doesn't want something to be unstable between the two of you anymore. Two of Wands, Page of Wands, and then the Ten of Wands. Someone's trying to release some weights that's around them right now. Page of Wands is getting ready, Geminis, and it's with the Two of Wands. This is all fire energy, but this is someone who's preparing to move something forward with you right now in their energies. They're just overthinking everything right now, and I feel that your person really wants to reconnect this connection at all costs. Not literally all costs, but they're no longer in denial about something here. So let's look at their intentions in the next few weeks. Interesting, Geminis. I don't know what you got going on. Now, if this is someone who keeps doing you dirty and you're just like, I'm over it, then go on with your life. You'll attract other lovers in your life. You'll attract other loves in your life. If this is somebody who's met in your life, they'll do some spiritual growth and growing in their own cycle of life. And who knows, 10 years from now, you may get back together. But this person, whoever this is, really is getting ready to move something forward with you. Or they feel you are. Somebody here. I got Temperance, the Two of Pentacles under the deck. Temperance is beautiful Sagittarius energy. Patience and trying to make something work. Two of Pentacles, though, is somebody who may feel that their intentions, that maybe something needs more stability before they can move forward with something with you. Maybe in their own life. But this person really wants something to work here. Let's look. Love crossing intentions coming in for Geminis next few weeks. Thank you. Anything else you'd like to show me? Love crossing intentions with Geminis. Gosh, just a little bit in the strongest. Thank you. Thank you. Love crossing intentions coming in for Gemini. Thank you. Had to slow it down a little bit. Okay, here we go. Here comes the ace. That's the relationship ace, you guys. That's the Ace of Pentacles. Eight of Cups, Angel Temperance, and the King of Love. Oh, Geminis. Six of Pentacles and the card of a reunion. It could be third party. I don't feel it. The High Priestess, Page of Swords, and Strength and Courage. Somebody's ready. This is what I feel, you guys. Somebody is going to give you a little bit to see how you respond in the next few weeks, because this person wants to reignite something with you. I just feel it. I just feel like somebody wants to work on something here with you. Maybe they weren't ready in the past, but they're ready now, whoever this is. Here comes the Queen of Earth, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles is sideways. Big energy. Somebody who wants to nurture something. This is their intentions. Maybe in the past they didn't feel like it was something that you deserved, but I feel now they do. Now they're getting ready to put more work into mending something with you and mending their own heart. Nice. I have the beautiful Empress. I have Fortune's Wheel. And then I have someone who's at a crossroad. This person's very unsure of how something's going to play out, because here it's Two of Pentacles. Two twos. This person's willing to invest in something here to make something change with you, Gemini. They might not jump all in. They might do it very slowly, but somebody's getting ready to move something forward with you. Let's feel it. Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, and here comes the Knight of Fire. Very determined knight. Someone's using strategy to break a defensive part. Meaning, the Seven of Swords card, it can be a card of, you guys, I understand the energy, it's Aquarius energy, but a lot of meanings behind that Seven of Swords. Because it's also an energy of strategy. It's dropping words to see how you respond. Because the Seven of Wands is someone who's been putting themselves in a protective bubble. Maybe they feel you have, but it's somebody who's being a little sneaky about something here to break a barrier with you. Transformation. I have the King of Pentacles in reverse. I have the Queen of Swords. And who's the last card? The Five of Wands. Okay. Your person wants something to change between the two of you. But their stability and structure feels very unstable. And I feel that right now and in the next few weeks, your person is going to see how things are going to play out. The Five of Wands can be a lot of different energies. Maybe they feel there's too many energies being involved right now, or maybe they feel there's something between the two of you that is creating conflict. But this is a beautiful energy because it's compassion. It's review. I feel like your person in the next few weeks wants to nurture something with you to see how it will grow. If you're not invested in something here, then this person's probably going to back off. But there is something in this person's life that feels very unstable, and maybe it's their finances, but they are open to nurturing something with you, and they do want things to change. I feel that they want more stability in something here with you, Geminis, and they are going to put the work into mending something with both of your hearts. I just feel your person is after transformation, and they're very patient about it. So if your person seems like they're flipping a page in the next few weeks, because this is what this new moon is doing to everybody, you know, and this is somebody you still love, go slow and see where it goes. I just feel somebody here wants to flip the script and try to make something work with you. They're open to it, but they want to move slowly, you know. So let's just see what happens in the next few weeks, you guys. All right, so focus your energy on you. Keep your vibration high. Keep investing your energy in a good way. And put that dollar in a can every time you have a bad thought or your thoughts go south. And you know, I just feel like Source is saying put the work into creating your own good energy and watch where it takes you. We're going to leave your reading here. You guys have a blessed day today, an amazing upcoming weekend. Thank you for viewing me, and I shall see you next time.